real problem with no coffee. I have a headache right now, right here. It feels like a nuclear bomb's going off in my head. Hey guys, welcome back to Carnivore Quest. My name's Larry.
I'm Cassie.
And over the last 2 years, we've been on a journey to lose 250 pounds. We've had our ups and downs, even gaining 100 pounds while we were on YouTube. But in the last year, we've been in a groove and we're getting our life back. In today's video, we're going to take you along our first 3 days of the Lion diet, where we had no coffee, which means
no cream.
No cream for Cassie. Has she been able to do it?
I don't know.
And stick around to the end because we have an update regarding the Carnivore Lion you guys might want to hear.
We were inspired to try the Lion diet by Serena Carnivore on Instagram.
Yes, we were. She made an amazing post where she finished the 75 hard challenge on her birthday. And in that post, she talked about all the challenges throughout her life that were tough that she had failed. And she said for her 50th birthday, she was going to give herself the gift of success. She did it, and that 75 hard is no joke, man. No joke at all. So congratulations, Serena. And coincidentally, like 3 days after Cassie and I decided to try the Lion diet for the month of June, Serena actually reached out to us through a DM asking if we'd come on our YouTube channel next week for an interview. We were like, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And we told her she had inspired us to do this challenge. Well, it turns out she was doing the Lion diet too for June. Her channel's name is Carnivore Revolution. Her and Jess Randall do a great job over there. I'll link their channel down in the description. You can check them out. Couple bright ladies. Well, it's been a while. I think it's time for a little mental clarity trivia.
Oh, yeah.
What year did the Space Shuttle Challenger tragically explode 76 seconds after launch?
Was it A, 1985, B, 1986, C, 1987, or D, 1988?
Let us know your answer down in the comments, and also let us know where you were when that happened. I was in 6th grade. I remember my teacher, Mrs. Pettit, wheeling in a cart with a TV on it so we could all watch what was going on. She was in tears. Do you remember where you were?
I was in 7th grade. Yeah, I remember a teacher doing the same thing.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. So let us know it down in the comments, guys. And like I said, we'll give you the answer here in a few seconds. Before we give you the lowdown on the last 3 days of the Lion diet, we'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Elements. Elements is a delicious electrolyte drink mix that's got everything you need and nothing you don't.
And they did the science for us. Each packet contains 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium.
Unlike other electrolyte drinks on the market, Elements has no sugar, no coloring, no gluten, no fillers, basically no BS.
Whether you're on keto or the carnivore diet, it's important to keep up with your electrolyte. And with Element, you can rest assured you'll get what you need.
When Cassie and I first started the carnivore diet, we would forget to take our electrolytes and we suffered from headaches and cramps. But with Element, they taste so good we just don't forget to take them. And Element just released grapefruit salt, a seasonal flavor for summertime, and it is delicious. I call it carnivore lemonade.
So good.
Supplies are limited, so go get yours today. We ordered a couple boxes.
As always, Element is offering our viewers a free sample pack with any order.
That's 8 free single serving packets with any order. It's a great way to try all 8 flavors, see which ones you like.
And you can get yours today at drinkelement.com/Carnivore Quest. Using our link down below is a great way to get the quality electrolytes you need and support our channel at the same time.
So head on down to drinklmnt.com/Carnivore Quest and get yours today.
Element has the best customer service around. If for some reason you are not 100% satisfied, keep the product for a full refund. No questions asked.
Thanks again, Element, for sponsoring today's video. So, how has the last 3 days gone with beef and salt only, no coffee, and no cream? Let's take you back a few days and show you what happened. My first morning without coffee, so I decided to go for a little walk. I want a cup, pretty bad, but no ill effects so far. You know, I just wanted a cup of coffee when I woke up. About 8 o'clock right now. And I'm having my electrolytes. Feels good to get out and walk. You know, I just didn't want to sit around and do my normal routine. Today's June 2nd. We had a little cream left, so we finished that up yesterday. We actually didn't eat anything on June 1st, but we're doing our live tonight to announce our challenge. We're not making it channel wide because I don't think a lot of people want to give up their coffee. And I get it. I don't either. But see how it goes. Today we'll be eating some chuck roast, and as always, that'll be good. All right, I'm back home. It's a nice little 20-minute walk. See you guys on the live tonight, and I'll give you an update tomorrow. Day 2, no coffee. Not day 2 yet, guys. Cassie and I are just about to go live in a half hour. I'm setting everything up here. Still doing good. No headache yet, which is amazing. That's really cool. I'm happy about that. We enjoyed some chuck roast that Cassie made. It was really good. I had about a pound after it was cooked. Fatty, delicious. So looking forward to this live stream to announce our no coffee challenge. So we'll see you guys there. Well, it's the following day, guys. Had a great live stream last night. Day 2, no coffee. Got up this morning, did the same thing as yesterday, but a little shorter of a walk, about 10 minutes. Felt good, you know, no headache, no problem, but it's 10:45 a.m. right now, and I feel that headache starting to come on. And I am getting hungry too, so I'm gonna fire up probably 3 Denver steaks. They're pretty small. Not a whole lot of fat on them, so I'm planning on having some ground beef for dinner, and don't drain the fat. I'm gonna keep my fat up. These Denvers had to get eaten up, so you know, I'll make up for the fat with my dinner and that ground beef. Anyway, yeah, my head is about like a 3 right now, 3 out of 10. I hope it doesn't get any worse. Drinking plenty of water, drinking my electrolytes, so we'll see. Yeah, that headache was starting to kick in, and a few hours later I sat down on the porch and I recorded a little update for our Carnivore Quest members. Here's a clip from that. Hey, what's up, members? Larry here. This is going out to everybody. Ground beef too, because I know some of you are doing the Lion diet too. I'm having a real problem with no coffee. I have a headache right now, right here. It feels like a nuclear bomb's going off in my head. And it's been with me all day pretty much. It started around 11 a.m. I sat down, do some work on the channel, because Cassie's over at a coworker's house having a late lunch, and I can't focus. I'm real foggy. It's if I can't function, you know what I mean? I'm starting to realize, like with any addiction, alcohol, cigarettes, you know, you have to want to quit. And we never wanted to quit coffee long term. You know, we were gonna, you know, have our first cup on July 1st. I think with something as addictive as coffee, you know, you have to have a little more resolve than just, oh, I'll do it for a challenge, you know. But we'll see. I'm gonna make it through tonight, and if I wake up tomorrow and this headache has subsided by 50%, I'll keep going, but I don't know. This is exactly the reason we didn't make it a channel-wide challenge too, because you know, most people don't want to give up their coffee. They enjoy it just like we do. The ritual in the morning, making it, you know. And Cassie and I have a whole routine in the morning having our coffee. So it's not something we want to give up right now. I felt like I could give it an attempt, and I haven't given up yet. So we'll see.
Yeah, when I got home from my friend's house about 9 o'clock, Larry was already in bed. His head was absolutely throbbing. I felt so bad for you.
Yeah, Cassie knew I was hurting. Over the years, she's seen me deal with a lot of tooth pain, and she knows I can take it, but that headache was brutal. Anyway, the next morning, here's what happened. Good morning, good morning. I told you I'd turn the camera on, guys, right when I got up. And let me tell you something. My head is absolutely pounding. It feels like after a night of tequila, you know, when you're 22 years old and you wake up the next day, it's like that light right there. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make a pot of coffee. I tap. I'm out. Here we go. This headache is astonishing. Oh, yeah, it's 5:30 in the morning. I'm usually never up this early, but that headache woke me up. Piercing, man. Classic withdrawal. And I know in about 2 hours, maybe even less time, I'm gonna feel much better. I'll let you guys know how long it took. Well, it's been about 3 hours, gang, since I had that coffee, and man, the headache is completely gone. I'm cooking up 3 pounds of ground beef right now. Cassie and I are gonna sit down, have some lunch here in about an hour, and then we gotta split up for a little while. So, see you at lunch. Cheers.
Cheers to beefy goodness.
Beefy goodness, and we're leaving all the fat in there, gang. We didn't drain anything. This was 80-20, and I mean, we don't have any butter, right? How you doing with no butter?
You shouldn't be draining the fat anyway, but I'm doing good without any butter. The fat gives enough flavor between the fat and the salt. I think we're okay. I miss coffee a little bit though.
Yeah.
I miss the cream, not the coffee, the cream.
I'm actually feeling a lot better. 100%. My headache's totally gone.
Day 3, it's pretty much my marker. I've not went beyond 3 days without caffeine, so tomorrow is going to be really interesting to see how well I fare without it. So far, so good. You, on the other hand,
I couldn't function.
Yeah.
Period. Definitely have to have a plan in place. You know, I'm going to quit coffee. Our members video I did, a lot of them commented, Dr. Barry, tapered down, weaned himself off of it, and some of those folks have done it too. So
I think that's probably the best way to go.
Well, we're going to finish up lunch, split up for about 6 hours, go make some money, and we'll see you guys in the studio in about 6 hours.
See y'all later.
So that ground beef is the last thing Cassie and I had. We still have to eat dinner tonight. And we got a little something in the oven, don't we?
Oh, chuck roast.
Little chuck roast. And I'm looking forward to it. So Cassie is holding strong on the no coffee, which I figured she'd have a little easier time than me, because if she can't drink cream, she can stay away from coffee. Her withdrawal symptoms aren't as bad as mine.
But I've not went beyond 3 days, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Waking up tomorrow, how it affects me.
Right, and you're holding strong so far.
Yep. But
I've definitely learned a valuable lesson. Coffee is something that you have to be ready to give up for good, because you're going to go through it. You know, some people are going to go through severe withdrawal symptoms, and just to quit for 30 days, to challenge yourself, I couldn't function. That's
a whole lot of suffering for 30 days.
Yeah, it's just not worth it. So definitely have a plan in place. I'm not even going to revisit giving up coffee until we're at a healthy weight. I've said it many times in previous videos. You have the dogmatic, idiots, as I call them, dog and heavy people because they drink coffee on the carnivore diet. If you have 100 pounds to lose, that is way more unhealthy than having a cup of coffee, unless your doctor says otherwise, like I always say. But get the weight off and then worry about the coffee.
And then worry about yourself.
So Larry, you blew the lion diet because you had coffee. What you gonna do now, sucker? Well, to support Cassie, I'm gonna continue to have 1 or 2 cups of black coffee in the morning. I'm not gonna go buy any half and half or heavy whipping cream. And that'll keep my consumption to a minimal. I'm not going to be having it in the afternoons, and I am going to stick to beef and salt only. So no butter has been kind of difficult. Definitely chuck roast. We're going to be eating a lot of chuck roast because it's a very fatty cut. Yeah. And ground beef, not drained. It sounds exciting, huh? But man, we're going to feel good. Especially if you go all month without coffee.
Oh, absolutely.
If you do that, I will bow down. That'll be impressive. Before we give you the answer to today's mental clarity trivia question, we would like to address the Carnivore Lion. If you guys have been following along, there was a little heat this last week. And I got to say, Scott reached out to us through a DM, and he sincerely apologized. It was a very heartfelt message, very long. And we just want to thank you for that, Scott. And that would have been enough. We replied and said, it's all good, no problem. We wished each other the best of luck. Then he put out a public community post where he publicly apologized. So, we called him out in public And now we want to let you guys know that he did apologize and showed a lot of class. All right, before we let you guys go, here's the answer to today's mental clarity trivia question. What year did the Space Shuttle Challenger tragically explode a few minutes after liftoff? Well, the answer was B, 1986. Where were you?
We want to thank you for stopping by today and watching our video. Now you can find us on Instagram. We are carnivore.quest. And we also have 2 Facebook groups, Carnivore Quest Community and Carnivore Quest for Women. So if you need a little extra inspiration, a little extra motivation and encouragement, you can find us on any one of these platforms.
Until the next time, guys, remember, no sugar, no carbs, no cheating. Later.